Hi, this is Mad Jen with Mad as Heck, Moms and Dads Associated Society, helping to educate conservative constitutionalists. Thanks for watching. Please share and please subscribe to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about something that I talk a lot about actually on my radio show and on my website, but it's time to do a rant, so to speak, on this topic here on YouTube. And I know what's going to happen. I know a lot of you liberal types, and when I say liberal types, I mean liberals and libertarians. The left-wing version of the libertarians. There are some right-wing versions of libertarians, but I'd venture to say that most of them are more left-wing. You're going to come on this show or this channel, and you're going to comment, and you're going to say things like, you're an Islamophobe, you're a hater, you're just intolerant. Well, you know what? I don't really give a flying bleep what you have to say about it, because I'm going to talk today about the problem of Islam in this nation. And one pure example of the problem of Islam is the fact that the Muslim Brotherhood is welcomed into our White House on a regular basis. Actually, we have people working at the White House who have ties to the Muslim Brotherhood. And in the event that you don't know about the Muslim Brotherhood, why don't you go look up Al-Qaeda and Hamas and the history of these two organizations and see where that rabbit hole leads you. It'll lead you right back to the Muslim Brotherhood. Muslim Brotherhood is anything but peaceful, but yet they're in our White House all the freaking time. And at the 2012 Democratic National Convention, they're going to be there at the convention. They're going to be giving a whole little series of speeches at the Democratic National Convention. Yes, these are people with ties to the Muslim freaking Brotherhood. Okay? Hello, folks. You Democrats out there who actually do love our country, all two of you, and actually do care about this nation, why are you allowing this to happen? This is your party, and you're inviting the Muslim Brotherhood in. You can go to redstate.com to an article that was posted on August 21st, and it's titled, Radical Islam Joins the DNC. People, this is serious business. This is serious business. And if you don't believe it, then go to Dearborn, Michigan, and try to go to high school in Dearborn, Michigan, and see what it's like there. Okay? The Christian children at Dearborn High School are being harassed regularly by the Arab children. And they've had to put up cameras all in the school system, all in the school, to try to keep the Arabs from harassing the Christians. But what's really ironic in this whole situation is when these Arabs find the little glitches in the system and they can hide behind certain things to get out of the purview of the cameras, and they cause a big problem, it's the Christian kids that are punished and not the Muslim kids. Where are you hearing about this? Are you hearing about this in the media? No. No. Why? Because they don't want to tell you that as Muslim populations grow, they tend to become more violent. And they become more intolerant of the non-Muslims. This is in evidence in everywhere you go. You go to France, you go to Germany, you go to England. Anytime the Muslim population gets too large, it becomes violent. And all of a sudden, all of these peaceful, wonderful Muslims that have been your friend all along are now allowing their children to harass your children. And they're not saying anything about it. Oh, but, you know, I'm the one who's an Islamophobe, and I'm the hater. Okay, I propose what the RNC should do is they should gather a bunch of ministers and pastors and a bunch of different clergy, and you need to get them together at the RNC, and you need to have them do a symposium on Christian phobia. You know, the phobia that the left has against Christians. And how, even though, you know, it might be intolerant for me to speak about Islam and speak out about it, about the problem, and it might be even to those people on both sides, on conservative and especially the conservative sides, they will ridicule Pastor Terry Jones for burning a Quran. However, I don't hear them speaking out too much when the Muslims burn a woman. I think that's a much more heinous thing, and I don't think I'm going to be too worried about a man burning a Quran when he's burning a Quran, a book that is the holy book that tells these people it's okay to burn women. Okay, I have many ties with people with first-hand knowledge to Islam. I have a brother who used to be a Muslim, and then he went to Saudi Arabia, and he experienced what Saudi Arabian Muslims feel about non-Arab Muslims. They don't like them too much. Matter of fact, they made sure that this non-Arab Muslim, at every opportunity they could, they pushed him to the front to make sure that he witnessed the horrors of Islam firsthand. My brother got to witness a stoning of a woman. Oh, and it's not just her sitting in a pit getting stones thrown at her. She was tied up to a post, and she had a dump truck of boulders dumped on top of her. That's Islam, folks. And the more it grows, the more it becomes like that. And so the problem is the Quran. I'm sorry, it is. The problem is the Quran. And if you don't recognize that, well then, like I said, move to Dearborn, Michigan, and tell me what it's like for you there and your children and your non-Arab children. Have I gone on long enough? Should I tell you about my friend Shireen, whose father was raised a Muslim in Iran and came over to the United States and met her mother, and all the horrors that her family has suffered because of Islam, not because of her father. Her father has struggled with his demons because he was raised in Islam. He was raised to hate, and he was raised to fear not being a Muslim. And it's caused much problems in her family, but he's fought his demons, and I won't say anything negative about her father because that's just the wrong thing to do, and he is, from what I've been told, he's a very good man who just struggles with some past demons. So we will say a prayer for him and for the family, and hope that they continue to fight the struggle and defeat it. Now it's time for our nation to do the same thing. America, it's time for you to start fighting back. If you can only start with fighting with your mouth and speaking out and informing people, then fine, that's what you need to do. But start somewhere, because the more we ignore this and the more we allow the narrative to be that they are mostly a peaceful people with just a few radical elements, the sorrier you're going to be when you wake up one day and you've got a mega mosque in your backyard, and all of a sudden a whole bunch of Arab kids in your high school who's treating your non-Arab children poorly. It's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen because we've had hundreds of thousands of Muslim immigrants come into this nation under the Obama administration. And if you don't wake up now and start fighting it, then we're going to be doomed. I don't care who gets elected. I don't care, because those immigrants are here. They're here now. What's Romney going to do? Is Romney going to kick them out? No, it ain't going to happen. So start fighting back, folks. We can't be silent anymore. We surround them. Yes, there's 1.5 or 7 billion of them, but there's a reason why up until now they've not really messed with us. I would say, when I say now, I mean the last decade or so, they've not really messed with us. And that's because we're bigger and badder. We just need to start showing it some more. So thanks for watching. Once again, I hope you share the video. I hope you subscribe to my page. Visit my website, madasheck.com, MADASHECC. And as usual, long live the Republic.